Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wayne Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with the Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright, it'll be just like old times. I nodded my head in agreement. Yeah, sounds like it could be fun. Would certainly help get my mind off certain things. Perfect! I'll be able to introduce you to Malcolm then too. Oh boy, sounds great. I give her a facetious thumbs up. He's nice, dude. I'm sure you're gonna like him. Anyway, you're gonna need to sign up for the marathon ASAP. Oh? Well, duh, it starts next weekend. The deadline is super soon, so don't slack off. I'll send you the website link when we get back to the dorm. You got it, boss. I'm glad you said yes. It's gonna be nice doing something just the two of us again. I promise this is gonna be real special, okay? I smiled back at her. Just like old times. September 23rd, 2018. Help me! I lay in the snow, face to the side. My body shivers from the cold that surrounds me everywhere. Except my nose, where I see a pool of red forming in the white. Oh shit. Karina! I meekly call out for my best friend. She was walking down the hill, wasn't she? She'll notice I'm not with her, right? As for trying to look through my telescope without my permission. Tears roll down my cheeks as I get up on my knees. Oh, what the fuck? I look up at the kid I thought was my friend. Jason, why? He shifts the heavy bundle over his shoulder and smirks. As the glasses slide down his nose, he uses a free hand to push them back up. You're always so stupid. Why does Karina even like you anyway? He stands over me, clearly proud of what he's done. Want to know his secret, Benny? His glasses are fogged up, but I'm aware he's staring right into my soul. I never liked you. Karina should have been with me, not you. But I... Ha! He pushes me back to the ground by putting a foot on my shoulder and shoving. I really had you going, didn't I? Just a nice guy who only wanted to be your friend. Who invited you to his house every weekend to play video games. Who did homework together, had a lunch and recess together. Who invited you and your girlfriend up here tonight so I could finally get rid of you once and for all. She's not my girlfriend, I told you this before. He shakes his head in smug amusement. You're such a liar, you've always been a liar. But I see right through you, you know. You think you're so special because everyone likes you. Because your daddy is a big shot journalist. Because your sister's our substitute teacher. Well, guess what? Someday that's all going to disappear. You're going to be alone, afraid. The last thing I feel is his foot stomping into my face. And everyone will think you're crazy. That's not right. That's not how this went. One second now. I'll see you tomorrow, Eric. See you later, alligator. That's speciesist. I stick my tongue out and wave goodbye to my friend as I round a corner. Man, why is the academy so huge? I've been here for a semester already and I still get lost. Desperately looking forward to some time to relax. I make my way up the stairs towards the West Wing dormitories. Yeah, I'm giving evil Chris a southern accent. He's gonna be evil southern Chris instead of sweet Australian Chris. I'm stopped in my tracks when I spot one of my roommates staring out the window. For some reason, my heart starts pounding. We've been rooming together for almost half a year, and I'm still not used to how creepy this guy is. I wonder if I can sneak past him. Ben, is that you? Crap. Hey, Mikey, what's up? I struggle to maintain composure when he turns around in a snap. Come here, take a look. My heartbeat races. I don't like the sound of this. Okay. I approach the bespectacled figure carefully. No sudden moves. You see it? Huh? He points to a section off the side of the window. I faintly make out the sounds of chirping from the other side. It's a nest! He snorts and pushes up the glasses on his nose. What about it? Where's their mother? The hairs on the back of my neck start to stand on end when I hear the latch on the window open. What are you doing? All he does is stare at me with a smile as he reaches out and grabs one of the chicks. Mikey? Isn't life such a fragile thing? He holds the chirping baby up, fingers wrapped firmly around its body. We're all so vulnerable. My eyes widen when I realize what that glint behind his fog glasses means. All it takes is... I look away in horror as he wraps his other hand around the chicken. The chirping stops. What the fuck, man? I turn back, really ready to sock the guy in the face, only to watch in despair as he tosses the limp remains out the window. We're all gonna die someday. You've got a real screw loose. Jesus, fuck! I turn tail and make for the stairs. This can't be allowed to slide. I have to tell one of the administrators. What if I... fall to the floor when I feel something suddenly wrap its hands around my feet. Shit! My nose stings and my eyes well up with tears. I think it might be broken. I roll over to face my assailant. Oh, God. Why do you fear death? My roommate slowly crawls his way over to me. Mikey, what the fuck are you doing? Your sister's waiting for you. Why don't you, jump out the window and meet her? Let's take it down. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are right back into the horror, alright? Let's do it. His gaze burrows into my soul. This can't be right. I don't remember it like this at all. Come to me. Death comes for all. No, Jesus. My heart pounds out of its chest while I gasp for air. The room's still spinning from the shock. After breathing for a couple minutes, I finally regain my composure. Another day, another nightmare. What else is new? I look over at my clock and see it's almost 8:30. As I'm getting out of bed, I quickly scan Zach's side of the room and see no trace of the dragon. Again, what else is new? Without wasting a moment, I drop to the floor and begin my morning stretches. I wonder if I should talk to somebody about my nightmares. I mean, there was that psychologist my dad took me to after Jess died. But they seemed far more interested in stringing along sessions to get more money out of my rich father. Can't say I got much out of those either. What a waste of time. What if I should try Nate? He's always been the most thoughtful member of our group. Plus, we're kinda, sorta dating now. This might be a bit much for how early we are in our relationship. I have a good thing going with him right now. I don't want to scare him off right as soon as we get started. With a sigh, I stand back up and wander over to my desk. I left a pile of textbooks on top of my laptop to remind me of the essay I still need to write for tomorrow. I thought literature class was supposed to be about reading, not writing. Oh well, I'll get to it once I'm washed up. I'll grab my shower supplies from beside the desk, take a fresh towel down from the closet, then make my way down the hall. It's been about an hour since I started working on the essay. I was looking forward to reading cool stories, not having to analyze them. Trying to draw upon every student's secret weapon. The power of bullshitting. Well, yes, the vase in the scene represents the fragility of life and everything it holds. And all it takes is a little... It's a weirdly morbid thought. Why did I randomly think about twisting a bird's neck right now? I shake my head violently to chase away the bad thought. Maybe I should go with another metaphor. I lean back in my seat and stare at the ceiling with both hands behind my head. The poster of Pike National Forest and the map of Colorado I have hanging on my wall stare down proudly at me. Even though I'm looking at it upside down, Zach's side of the room seems really lonely. He's got a very Spartan lifestyle by the looks of it. There's barely anything on his desk besides his laptop, and he's definitely not the kind to decorate his walls with posters. To my surprise, after his somewhat messy first few days, he also keeps his side of the floor clean of any stray dirty clothing. Which is more than I can say for my side. Alright, feeling a little self-conscious about it, I kicked the pair of dirty underwear I'm looking at under the bed. Out of sight, out of mind, at least until laundry day. But don't forget about it later. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen much of Zach at all this week. With Halloween coming up, he'd make the perfect ghost. We were doing so well, too. What happened? It's because of the argument we had about Russell. I take a deep breath when the memory returns. I suppose I could have handled the topic with more grace. Doesn't help that he wasn't listening to reason, though. I just hope he wasn't too crestfallen after he went out to talk to him in person. Speaking of Russell, What was up with Chris asking about him yesterday? He sure was pushy about getting Russell to come back, but why would he do that? He knows about what Russell did, so why would he want him near his mentees? I just don't get it. Huh. What's that I believe the rumor exactly? Where did I even hear it from in the first place? It was... I closed my eyes and replayed my memories from the first week of school. There has to be a good reason why I... Oh, that's right! It was that night that Zach and I had dinner together at the UC. He saw Chris and his mentor Sam talking and got super defensive for some reason. Then there was that other mentor who showed up. That's when things got weird, wasn't it? And they started talking about Russell and how angry they were he was back. And then Sam chimed in with the rapist accusation. I stopped my train of thought and considered why this interaction stood out to me so much. What reason would those three have to lie about it when they're talking about it to each other? They also seemed really adamant about getting rid of Russell once and for all. Oh. Oh! What the hell? Was Chris trying to set Russell up for a confrontation or something? Is that why he asked me to get him to come back to lab? That seems drastically out of character for the Aussie. Yet, I've known guys like him that turned out to be more conniving than they let on at first glance. A shiver runs down my spine when I remember one of my roommates at Bernard Academy. Mikey was a fucked up dude. I'm glad he got expelled. And there was my childhood friend, Jason. What a snake that guy turned out to be. It's no wonder Chris puts me on edge. He reminds me too much of people I'd rather forget. So what if it's the same thing here? What if Zach knows more about the situation than he lets on? He's local to Santa Lucia after all. Maybe he's familiar with the story and what actually happened. That would explain why he stood up for Russell so much when we talked about it. Man, poor Russell if that's the case. Must suck to have a group that's out to get you in a place you're supposed to feel safe. Wait a second, what am I thinking? I'm actually worried about my ex-friend? Even after everything I know? Or, I guess what I thought I knew. Now I'm starting to second-guess what happened between us on the Overlook in Cambrian Valley. What if I'm wrong and Zach's right? Second now. It's a bit of a stretch, but I've never had any bad vibes from Russell. Not a single time that I was with him, in fact. To be honest, I would almost say he was... Think about the way he'd phrase certain things. How nonchalant he is about his health, and how he said he wanted to make at least one life better because he existed. I take a deep breath and really think hard about these scenarios. What if there's more to this story that I'm not getting? Like, it's a serious crime to be accused of. It's not like I haven't tried looking anything up about it, though. No matter what I search for online, I'd never get any relevant hits. It's almost as if it were memory hold. Assuming it even happened in the first place. But if there's no concrete evidence he did anything, why would the mentors be so adamant in their hatred for Russell? He said he used to be a part of the mentorship program, too. And he did get kicked out of it, right? Or was it that he resigned? I lean forward in my chair and hold my head in my hands. I don't understand. There's a scenario I'm imagining in my head right now, but it just doesn't make any sense. Everyone's acting so weird about it, and I have nobody to talk to for more information. Zach's ignoring me, Chris is involved in this mess, and like hell I'm gonna bring this up to the administration. It just leaves... Russell himself. I think again about how I assumed the worst of him as he stormed off the Overlook that night in Cambrian Valley. If everyone you know believes you're guilty of something to the point where you're constantly being shunned and harassed, and you didn't actually do the thing you're accused of, it really has to weigh on you. I shake my head. I can't stand this uncertainty. I thought I had an answer, but with everything that's happened, it's come flooding back in full force. I need to know what's going on. And this time, I'm not letting Russell get away without telling me the truth. I quickly scroll through my contacts and find Russell's number. Alright, I'm going to pause it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver, and thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Teresm Guy. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to our ultimate tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!